Hello and welcome to Social Buzz Extra here on Global Television. I am your host, Ogochkumobno, and you know how we do it here on Social Buzz Extra. We'll bring you the extra from social media, whatever it is that is buzzing at the moment, we'll bring it your way. So all you need to do is to relax and enjoy every social topic we're going to be talking today, that's trending currently on social media. So, and again, you just have to sit down, watch on your TV screen, or is it a laptop, whatever it is you are viewing from, is on DSTV channel 365, and also you can watch on Star Times channel 276, and you can use our social media platforms. You can use YouTube, which is Global TV NG on YouTube, and subscribe, tap that bell-like icon and you'll be notified whenever we come your way, anytime, any day. All right, let's jump into the topic of discuss for today. So today we're going to be talking about so many trending issues, and the city we were all human, or we are humans first of all, before really an ethnic attack and all of that. They place it as it's just a way of bringing disagreements, separating us on religious lines, we as Nigerians, separating us on religious lines and on tribal lines. Because tell me why people are dying. That's the major thing. You see people being attacked in the north, they have been attacked in the south, they have been attacked in the east. There is no place that is even safe. So let's even drop the whole tagging it, giving it a name. It's only going to divide us as Nigerians, and we keep clamoring for one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria, and it doesn't look like one Nigeria anymore, honestly, to be very, very honest with you. Well, we are going to be taking comments from social media as regards this topic, and our first comment from this particular topic is coming from Pixar Paul. And Pixar says, with all due respect, sir, what you said does not match the reality we are living in Benue State. Insecurity is real, young people are leaving, EFCC and police harassment is real. Projects are abandoned and moving at a frustrating pace. Communities are suffering and everyone knows it. We are tired of being told everything is fine when we are the ones facing the chaos every day. Leadership means acknowledging the truth, not denying the pain of your own people. I come from Kwande Nzav, and my clan has literally been burnt to the ground. Herdsmen attacked without mercy, killing people who were just trying to live their lives, and took over the whole territory. Today, nobody lives there anymore. Entire families have abandoned their homes and moved into the town for safety. Villages that once had life, farms, laughter, and history are now empty, silent, and occupied by those who destroyed them. So when you come online to say there is no insecurity, no crisis, no danger, it is painful. In fact, it is an insult to the people who are actually living through the insecurity in Benue State. Stop gaslighting the citizens. We are not blind and we are not stupid. A leader who denies the suffering of his own people is part of the problem. Some of us can't even type these things without shaking. We are not talking politics. We are talking about our homes, our blood, and our people. Very good. I love this comment so much. This person just, dissected this, issue the way it's supposed to be. We're not even talking about We're not even talking about the religious thing. We're not even talking politics. This is human lives that are being wasted every day. And these are the people that you are governing. These are people who voted you in. Everything you do, you are supposed to be accountable. And you cannot drop a tweet just a few months ago to say that there is really a high level of insecurity in the state and the government should come to your rescue, and all of a sudden you change it to say no, there is nothing like that and we are peaceful. What is going on? What exactly is happening? Let's all drop politics aside, let's drop religion aside, let's drop tribalism outside, and let's face the truth. People are being wasted every day. No place is safe anymore in the country, and all you come out to say is no, it's not. Come on, we are no longer kids. There are evidence everywhere. It is on social media, it's on the papers, it's on the news. So let's all be accountable. It's time to start holding our leaders accountable. Whatever it is you say, please make sure that you stay true to your word. The next comment is coming from the real Ochman, and the real Ochman said, no need to insult him. Let's hear from Benue people first. He might be right. The problem with us is that we do not hold our leaders accountable to their words. They say anything they like and get away with it. Very true. I was just talking about that just now. Accountability is key. When they say something, hold them to their word. You said this thing, drag them. Drag them, because it is your right. You voted. You stood under the rain, under the sun, just to make sure that your votes count. And if they are not doing what they are supposed to do, you know, when they're trying to get into office, they give you a whole number and of manifestos. They give you their word. They say a lot of things that you don't even know it will come to pass. But then you just hold them because they say something that you feel okay is there, and they have to, they'll have to help you. Whenever they are coming in to sit, and they'll tell you, oh, we know that the high rate of insecurity in this particular state is high, so we are here to make sure that we help fight and curb insecurity, and we are going to do this. Like, you know how the manifestos go. So if they don't even keep up with that manifesto, if you're not seeing any change, then you have every right to speak out, speak up, make sure that you are speaking out. If they feel like you are against them, it's fine, but let's hold them accountable. You said so and so thing in so and so dates. So what are you doing? You are doing contrary to it. So it is not working. Please, let's learn how to speak out. Most times we just walk, this religious line, the tribal line. Drop it. Drop it. I must tell you, drop it. I have a lot of friends that are Muslim, and it's not even about the religion. I have a lot of friends from different parts of the country that are not even from my state, that are not from my own tribe, and we are cool. So I think we need to learn that we are humans first before we became anything else in this world, and stop working on tribal lines and also religious line. Also, we are going to be taking the last comment for this particular topic, and it's from Christabel Makeovers. And Christabel says, with due respect, Father, it is important to state that situations in Benue State with precise and integrity, referring to these events merely as insecurity, does not reflect the consistent pattern of attacks that communities on the ground have documented and endured. This is not about inciting tension, it is about upholding truth. Acknowledging the targeted nature of this killing is a moral responsibility, not a political stance. Anything less risk diminishing the lived realities of those who continue to suffer and bury their loved ones. No vex us, sir. With all due respect, I like the way Christabel ends her comments. With all due respect, no vex us, sir. He's a priest, and because he's a priest, I feel like he's one governor that is very or highly respected. People of the state, you know how you respect a priest. You know how you give this respect to a priest. That is the way, they respect the governor. And when he came into power, everyone just felt like, oh, the Messiah had finally come. Someone who's going to help speak out for, the people of Benue State. And we all know priests to uphold just, to say only but the truth, and also to make sure that they bring peace, love, security, and harmony to wherever or whatever it is they govern. So when Governor Alia came, everybody they were all happy. The people of Benue State were all happy. But if we get to see things like this, that means, come on. Yeah, they are not being accountable. Then the governor isn't being accountable. You have to be first, speak out whatever it is, and get help as immediate as possible. Well, to the people of Benue State and every other state, in fact, the country, Nigeria right now, is going through a very tough time. We are going through tough times, and we pray that we get out of this, because nobody wants to experience any form of war or riot anymore. Come on. I wasn't born when the Civil War broke out, and I don't even want to experience any form of war at all. So I think we should always use our platform to speak well of the country and hope that we get help, as fast as it can be. Well, we'll be moving over to the next topic for today, and it's court has sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life in prison. The federal government has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to impose the death penalty of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, following his conviction on 7 counts of terrorism. The federal government, through its counsel Adegboyega Owomolo, made the call after Justice James Omotosho found Kanu guilty on all 7 counts terrorism charges. Omowolo urged the courts to impose the maximum penalty prescribed under the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act of 2013. He reminded the court that the law mandates a death sentence for several of the offenses Kanu was convicted of. My lord, like he said, it says subsequent upon the conviction, nothing further remains but the lawful imposition of sentence. The punishment prescribed for the offenses in count 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 pursuant to Section 12 of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013 is death. With all sense of humility, I say as a prosecutor that this court has no discretion in that regard. The only sentence your lordship can impose for counts 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 is death, because the law empowers you to do so, and we expect that you will, he said. Well, that's how he ends his quote, Omowolo. But at the end of the day, he was not sentenced to death like expected, by some persons in the court, but rather sentenced to life in prison. This particular sentence yesterday has really caused an uproar everywhere in the state, in the country, especially in the eastern part of the country where, he was seen as the IPOB leader. And I must tell you that social media right now is on fire. If you go to X, it's on fire. You go to Instagram, it's on fire. You go to Facebook, it's on fire. But let's look at this whole thing diplomatically. Are you saying, is it fair that he be sentenced to life in prison? Are you saying that the courts didn't do their judgments well? Are you saying that there's something like a foul play, being sensed in all of this? What exactly are your thoughts? And that's the reason why we have our social media platforms there. Please make do of that social media platforms. We would like to hear your thoughts as regards this topic. It's on YouTube, it's Global TV NG. Be part of the conversation. We might pick up your comments. So while you're dropping your comments, we'll be picking up some comments from social media as regards this topic. And the first comment is coming from I am Chris Bassi. And Chris says, sure, they will jail him, but for political reasons, he will be free later. Tinubu will use him to win 2027 election. Someone should pin this down. He will be dialogued for winning 2027 election for a settlement of presidential pardon. This is a bit deep. Everybody has been moving towards political line. We understand that 2027 is just by the corner, but I want to say, but do you really think that this whole thing is for 2027? Because come on, if the president is doing well, why not? They will vote for him, and if he's not, he won't be voted for. So I don't think, Nnamdi Kanu sentence to life was a bait for 2027 election. Well, that's my thought, and it has nothing to do with yours. So drop yours in the comment section. All right, so the next comment is coming from Ms. Onyinye. And Onyinye says, this whole drama shows one thing clear. Transparency is still a big challenge in our justice system. All right, transparency. I think for some time now, a lot of persons have been complaining about the judiciary system, of how corrupt the judiciary might have become over the years, and they are not even sure of judgment from the judiciary system, And, towards the end, when Nnamdi Kanu was escorted out of court, he kept saying, oh, mark my words, the media pick it up, social media pick it up and all of that. Mark my words that whatever judgment comes out from the judiciary system in Nigeria, it is all lies and never true and all of that. He made some statements around that. And you'll be asking yourself, is it really true? Honestly, I really want a Nigeria where every sector isn't biased, every sector works according, use your conscience, work according to how it's supposed to be. Make sure you are stating the law, make sure you are following constitution and all of that. Know your right and do the right thing. That's just it. I want to wake up to that. It might look like a dream, but that's what we want to wake up to. Please, I just feel like it's enough holding every sector. Oh, you're not doing your job. Oh, this is happening. Oh, we understand that corruption has really eaten a whole lot of Nigerian, the government sector and every other, sector in the country. But I just wish I know we still have few other persons who are, who have integrity, who are doing their due diligence, who are working according to law and making sure that they uphold it. You know that saying of good name is better than riches. Some people still hold that. They tell you, I want my name to be written on stones and not on sand where water will just come and push it out. Yes, so they hold their name, in high esteem. While some other persons are done with that name, they're telling you, you can take the name. I don't want the name. Just give me the wealth. Give me the riches and take the name. I don't want it anymore. Well, we're still hoping and keeping our fingers crossed. All right, over to the third comments from this particular topic. Is from Elite Organic Hub, I beg your pardon. And Elite says, and known terrorists are working freely and granting interviews. Who do us like this? Nigerians, wake up. Honestly, I am tired. This is me. Honestly speaking, Elite is speaking my mind because I am really tired. You see that last line of tired? Honestly, I am really tired. You get to wake up and you can't even browse through the news and see anything really that makes you very happy. The only thing that makes you happy is that you are still breathing. You still have your family around you. That's one very good thing that actually makes a lot of Nigerians happy. But right now, you go into the news and you're already heartbroken. I hope Nigeria really comes to be the Nigeria we all know and the world knows. Happy people, very dedicated, very hardworking, doing their job. Nigerians are known to be happy people. No matter the situation, still find a way to make ourselves happy. And it's Friday. I bet you some persons who, in fact, they have their bucket list to go to the club today and make sure that they boogie it down, no matter what is happening in the society right now. They don't want to get, overwhelmed. And that's my only advice. Whatever is going on, try to make yourself happy. Make yourself happy and always pray for our country, Nigeria. All right, over to the last topic for today is about, your favorites, Odumodu. We've known Odumodu to be a very beautiful musician in the country. And he said something. He dropped a post on X and he said, suspend posting coppers to other states. He said, please, it's high time we suspend the posting of our youth to different states other than where they are based. It all started off as a brilliant idea, but now with the state of our country, it is not sustainable. NYC, please pity the parents. Kids are dying. NYC, move with the times. Okay, to be very honest, I don't see anything wrong with this particular thing he just said. Odumodu has come out to say this is his own beat. So just recently we actually complained that our celebrities are not speaking out and they are not saying anything about it. Some have started talking and they say they're even tired of talking. They have used their platform as like they're not heard, they're not being heard. Nobody is hearing them. So this is Odumodu's own beat. He's saying this is his own opinion. For now, we understand that the motive behind NYC is a very good one, to foster inter-regional, peace and all of that for youth. But right now, as it is right now in the country, we know that the country is not peaceful. It's not secured. So I think everyone should either serve in their state of origin or serve in anywhere they are based that is very okay for them. At least let parents be seeing their children. Let us know that they are just here. Back in the days, you are in the east, they can post you to somewhere in Maiduguri. And you would hear people saying, oh, we even entered night bus. Oh, we stopped at somewhere. Oh, we had people from that state. They welcomed us. We slept in their house and we continued the following day. Life was beautiful. During my time, I served around 2018, and I had people from my class who were posted to Jigawa, never been there. They've never even crossed the Kogi state. But then they were posted to Jigawa, And then we didn't have this sort of insecurity, although yes, it was coming up, but it wasn't as bad as this. So people could use the road. Most of my, classmates then, they used the road. They went to Jigawa. Some went to Damaturu. Someone I know went to Sokoto. You can imagine how far, leaving Delta State to Sokoto. You can imagine all of that. Yes, we had insecurity, but it wasn't this much. So it was easy. Some persons still remained there. I know someone who actually got married in Katsina, met the love of her life in Katsina and all of that. But life was sweet and simple. But as it is right now, I think NYSC should listen to this part and make sure that core members are not being posted out of their state of origin or wherever it is they reside right now. They should be posted in that state for the sake of security. Because just yesterday, we saw core members who were traveling. I think they were posted somewhere in the north. They were moving from somewhere in the west to the north, core north, and they had like fatal accidents. And I don't think anyone survived in that accident, to be very honest. The distance sometimes is so much, and we just need, let it be around the region. If you're in the east, let it be around the east. If you're in the west, let it be around the west. If you're in the north, let it be around the north. For the sake of security, we are not trying to bring any form of tribal lines or ethnic lines